Well, hey, what's going on, boys and girls, up there in Sullivan County, Kingsport, Tennessee, Dobyns Bennett High School, the Indians, the tribe, with their little teeny tiny high school marching band. 9 months of waiting, 11 months for you guys. Football season is finally back, and I want to talk just a little bit briefly about this game tomorrow up in Kingsport. Greenville and Dobyns Bennett don't like each other. That's a fact. It goes way, way, way back, and I think it stems mostly from Dobyns Bennett's arrogance towards Greenville. Argue with me or not, say I'm right, say I'm wrong. My personal experience has been the arrogance of Dobyns Bennett coming out of their mouths for years at the expense of the Green Devils. They used to call us their little brother. They got this great big old 2,800, 3,000, whatever, how many students they got up there. It's a pile of them. It's no accident that I said a pile of them, because that's a lot. Greenville, I think we're usually around 900 or so year in and year out, and you know, it's hard for a little old bitty school like Greenville to compete with Dobyns Bennett in sports. Academics, probably a different thing. But yeah, Dobyns Bennett's got all them state championships. At least I've heard about them all my life. I mean, I think back in the day they used to get a state championship like every other year. You know, when they used to vote on championships, you know, back when it didn't really count. You DB fans can correct me on the number, I'm not sure. It doesn't matter anyway. We've got 3 actual, legitimate, one on the field against an actual tackle football opponent, state championships. I'm just saying. I'm not rubbing it in. I'm just saying. Look, you guys hold a big lead in the head-to-head series. You guys are ahead of us like 85,000 to 5, something like that. That doesn't even matter. What matters is tomorrow with your big old stadium, your big old ugly stadium. Good Lord, that thing is ugly. Oh, and by the way, the reason I'm wearing this "Y'all Need Jesus" shirt is because after tomorrow night's game, y'all gonna need Jesus. The fans are anyway, because they're gonna be doing some soul searching, wondering how the little bitty old Greenville Green Devils came up there and whooped up on them big old tribe Indians again. DB, 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 and their little chant. Whoa, the Devils are coming. Yeah, that big old ugly stadium, part baseball stadium, part football stadium, part horse training, bullfighting stadium. That's appropriate, because some bulls are coming to town tomorrow, toting some trophies, and we'd appreciate it if you'd make a little room on your stacked full of irrelevant written-in state championships up there, so we can put our real ones up there to rest for the night. We like to carry them with us, not to brag or anything, especially to you guys. We would never brag anything to Dobyns Bennett. We just wouldn't do it. DB, from the bottom of my heart, I love you. 2 of my nephews went to school up there. There's a teeny tiny little place in my heart for the Dobyns Bennett Indians. No, there's not. So I'll be up there tomorrow. Hopefully the guys at the stadium will let me in. Please let me in. I'd like to watch this game. So, DB, Dobyns Bennett. DB could stand for a lot of things. We all know this. Dobyns Bennett, for example. Daniel Boone. That's another DB. Dirt bags. You know, you put dirt bags in a vacuum cleaner. When you vacuum, it collects the dirt. That's a dirt bag, right? That thing that women use, it's a feminine hygiene product. I forget what you call it, but it starts with a DB. You'll have to figure that one out on your own, because I'm not too smart when it comes to them things. DB. Done beat them from last year. We done beat them. I can't think of any more except for my favorite DB of all time, the one that I came up with last year, and I love it. The DB, the greatest DB of all time, Devil's Bitches.